Hello, guys. Welcome back to the channel. It's your guy here, Philip, and this is Phil Reacts. And today we are going, deep into, one of the most iconic rock albums in history. That's right. Led Zeppelin the Fourth. This record, based on a few facts that I pulled up, changed music forever. From Black Dog to, Stairway to Heaven. Every track, is pure rock mythology. So, strap in, grab your air guitars, and let's, relive, one of the greatest musical journeys ever recorded. But before we jump in, I'm listening to this on my Spotify, and album has 8 songs. Was released in November 8th, 1971. This album is only 42 minutes and 35 seconds. Yes. Wow. I can already feel it. This is definitely going to be, you know, a hell of a ride. But yeah, if you love the classic rock, music dives, and emotional breakdowns like this, make sure to, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell, so you don't miss, the next album reaction and breakdown. Yes, guys, let's not waste any more time. We start with the first song, Black Dog. Let's take a listen, guys. Okay.
Hey, mama said the way you move gonna make you sweat, gonna make you groove.
Yeah.
John, way you shake that thing, gonna make you burn, gonna make you sting. Hey, baby, when you walk that way, watch honey drip, can't keep away. Oh yeah, oh I gotta roll, can't stand still, got a flaming heart, can't get my
Oh,
fill. Lights that shine, burning red,
Okay.
dreams of you all through my head.
right, guys. So the first song, Black Dog. Yes. Wow, what a way to actually kickstart this album. I mean, I mean from the first a cappella vocal burst, Robert Plant, his voice definitely raw, definitely bold and unapologetic. I have to say, I mean, there is a jagged, edge, to the way the lines, were delivered. I love the fact that Robert Plant didn't just glide. I mean, this man slashes. I also love the call and response parts. I feel like it gives it a live wire, conversational energy. You feel like you are in a room when the band answers back. On the flip side, sometimes the phrasing edges, towards showmanship, rather than subtlety, But all the same, I love the fact that it's bold, at the cost of gentler nuance. But that's very much in the part of its charm, I have to say. The instrumentation, guys, I don't even know where to begin. That opening riff, I love the fact that it sneaks up on you. I mean, deceptively simple, but rhythmically tricky. Almost like it's playing hide and seek with the beat. The guitars, stuck and built. Crunch, echo, layering. Created a massive, bold sonic wall. The drums, lock and tight, but playful. The groove. I love the fact that it stays solid whilst the band, teases you with time and shifts. The bass underpins everything, giving power and depth. On the critical side, because the mix, is so full and aggressive, at times, I mean, you might lose some finer, textural details. I mean, subtle harmonics and background fills. I mean, in favor, of sheer rock punch. Again, that's likely intentional. Now, what is this song all about? To me, on the surface, it's like this song, reads like a tale of, obsession. It feels more like Robert Plant, chasing someone, maybe mistreated. I mean, maybe, demanding too much. The lyrics, I also feel like a hint at a desire, betrayal, and the push-pull of romantic games. By the title, Black Dog, it's a little misleading, if you think of it literally about a dog. Based on a few facts that I pulled up, it was actually a working title based on a stray dog at the studio. Guys, go figure. I mean, the contrast between the title and the lyrics, give an interesting meta twist. The band channels the raw energy of something wild, the Black Dog, into a story about human relationships. To me, it's less about a calm story and more about raw emotion. The thrill and the ache, of wanting, the frustration, when you are not fully satisfied. I don't know if that makes sense. Yes, but that's just what I think the song is all about. Let me know. I stand to be corrected. Let me know, what you guys also think this song is all about. Give me a little bit of insight. That would be so appreciated. Yes. To me, I feel like if you are looking for a song that hits hard, demands attention and rewards you with layered musicianship, and a bit of vocal bravado. I feel like this one delivers. I mean, it's fierce, it's dynamic, and memorable. But if you prefer songs that stays smooth, subtle, intimate, I mean, you might find Black Dog a little too in your face. Yeah. My final take, I mean, this is definitely a rock classic, through and through. One of those tracks that keep you revisited because it's as much about feel as it is, about structure. Yes. So let me know what you think about this one down in the comment section, guys. Yes, we are moving on to the second song, Rock and Roll. Let's go.
It's been a long time since I rock and roll. It's been a long
Guys, yes, Led Zeppelin with a second song, Rock and Roll. I mean, Led Zeppelin's rock and roll to me is exactly what its title promises, in a pure, unapologetic in the celebration of rock energy and attitude. Right from the very first few seconds, John Bonham's drum intro, grabs you by the collar, and does not want to let go. I mean, that iconic shuffle groove, inspired by Little Richard's "Keep It Knocking," based on a few facts, I feel like sets the tone for one of the most high octane performances in Led Zeppelin's catalog. If you ask me, I mean, Robert Plant's vocals, guys, definitely electric here. I love the fact that it's raw. I love the fact that it's gritty and drenched in attitude. I also love the way he channels the spirit of early rock and roll in the front man, but pushes it into overdrive. His high register wails and bluesy phrasing perfectly captures the song's defined energy, if you ask me. I mean, it's not about vocal perfection, to me it's about pure expression, that untamed, rebellious edge that made Led Zeppelin so magnetic. For the instrumentation, guys, it's something else. The band's chemistry is so unreal. I mean, Jimmy Page's guitar riffs are definitely tight as always, punchy and rooted in classic rock and blues. With whilst John Paul Jones's bass locks in perfectly with John Bonham's thunderous rhythm. And let's not forget Ian Stewart on the piano. His boogie woogie, playing definitely gives the song that authentic, vintage rock and roll feel. The production is straightforward, but powerful. No gimmicks. They're just four musicians setting the studio on fire. Yes. Well, I may ask, what is this song all about? Lyrically, rock and roll to me is both a tribute and a statement. Robert Plant, is reminiscent about how things, used to be. Certain lines in there, it's been a long time since I rock and rolled, but I feel like it's also Led Zeppelin's way of reclaiming, rock roots and injecting it with a new life. I mean, it's definitely nostalgic, it's definitely rebellious, all at once. A salute, to the pioneers and reminder that Led Zeppelin was the new face of rock. Yes, I mean, in short, this song, Rock and Roll, is Led Zeppelin, at their most primal, fast, fierce, and full of joy, if you ask me. I mean, it's not just a song, it's a mission statement. Yes. So let me know what you guys think about this song down in the comment section. I mean, this is the second song, of the album, and guys, I'm really, really loving this so far. Let me know your thoughts, down there. Let me know how this song, made you feel the first time you heard it. Yes, guys. We are moving on to the third song, the Battle of Evermore. Let's take a listen, guys. Okay. Yeah. Building up. Okay.
The Queen of Light took her bow, and then she turned to go. The Prince of Peace embraced the gloom and walked the night alone. Dancing in the dark and light, sing to the Lord. Dark Lord rides in forest tonight, and time will tell us all. Throw down your plow, rest not to lock your home. Side by side, we wait the might of the darkest dawn. I hear Horace's thunder down in the valley below. I'm waiting for the angels of Babylon, waiting for the eastern glow. The apples of the valley, oh, the seeds of happiness. Ground is rich from tender care, repay, do not forget. No, no, dance in the dark night. well, the night is long, the beats of time pass slow. Tired eyes on the sunrise, waiting for the eastern glow.
The pain of war cannot exceed the woe of aftermath. The drums will shake, the castle wall, the ring razor iron black. Ride on, raise right on, shoot straight to them before. No comfort has the fire at night, the lights the face so cold. Dance in the dark of night, sing till the morning and light. And written gold to bring the balance back, bring it back.
At last the sun is shining, the clouds are blue or white. With flames from the dragon of darkness, some lifetimes
All right, guys. Yes, the third song, The Battle of Evermore. Wow. Guys, this one right here, I have to say, is a completely a different side of Led Zeppelin. I mean, if you came here expecting thunderous drums and roaring guitars, you are in for something more mystical and haunting. As always, we start with the vocals. Robert Plant, on this song really, really sounds absolutely ethereal, on this song. His tone is almost storytelling in nature. I mean, it's soft, it's sorrowful, but commanding. What really sets the song apart, though, is the presence of Sandy Denny, based on a few facts that I pulled up. I mean, the only guest and vocalist to ever, appear on a Led Zeppelin studio recording. Her voice and Robert Plant's, I love the way, they intertwine like two characters, caught between light and darkness. Almost like they are telling a myth, through melody. Their back and forth delivery to me, adds a sense of drama and tension. In that, I feel like I give the song its emotional weight. Yes, vocally they really, really killed it. Now the instrumentation, guys, this is pure folk magic. Jimmy Page, picks up, a mandolin here. and that instantly transports you to this medieval, Celtic landscape. There is no heavy drumming, or electric riffing. Just acoustic strings, subtle bass lines, and this, ghostly atmosphere, that builds as the vocals, layer in. I love the fact that it's minimal, but incredibly immersive. You can almost, see the mist rolling over the battlefield. Yes. I mean, as for what the song is all about, based on a few facts that I pulled on Robert Plant, drew heavily, from J.R.R. Tolkien's, the Lord of the Rings. You can definitely hear the references, to the, ring rates, the Dark Lord, and the struggle, between good and evil. But beyond the fantasy surface, it's really, really a reflection, on war, a reflection on sacrifice and the internal battle between hope and despair. Yes, the imagery is definitely poetic, timeless, even, I have to say. Guys, this was something else. I have to say, I mean, in short, the Battle of Evermore definitely shows Led Zeppelin, at their most artistic and introspective. It's not a song, that hits you with power. It definitely enchants you with atmosphere. Yes. I mean, it's more like the calm, before the storm, of Stairway to Heaven. It definitely, proves that Led Zeppelin, could move hearts, just as much as, they could shake walls. Yes, I mean, my standout moment listening to this song is definitely when, I mean, Sandy Denny's, harmonies, enter. Guys, that was just, absolute chills. But that's just my take. That's just my perspective, about the song. Let me know what you guys also think about the song down in the comment section. Yes, we are moving on to the fourth song, Stairway to Heaven. Put this out there. I've already, heard the song, and I mean, super, super excited to actually come back and listen to it all over again. Let's take a listen, guys. Yeah.
There's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. When she gets there, she knows if the stores are all closed, with a word she can get what she came for.
Whoa.
She's buying a stairway to heaven. There's a sign on the wall, but she wants to be sure. 'Cause sometimes words have to mean. In a tree by the brook, there's a songbird who sings.
Yeah.
Sometimes all of our thoughts are misgiven.
Guys, nice. This song, man. We are building up.
It makes me wonder. Makes me wonder. There's a feeling I get
Okay.
when I look to the west, and my spirit is crying for leaving. In my thoughts
Guys, yes, Stairway to Heaven, the fourth song, off of this album. Guys, I wish, this song had never ended. I mean, like I said from the beginning, it's a song that I have listened to countless times, but every time I listen to it, almost, feels like the first time. I have to say, I mean, Stairway to Heaven to me isn't just a song, it's a full musical journey. I mean, right from the very first note, of Jimmy Page's acoustic guitar, you can definitely feel something, mystical building. The way the song, slowly evolves, from that, soft, almost, medieval, folk opening into a full blown rock epic. Is pure genius. I mean, each section flows, naturally into the next, creating this, beautiful sense of, progression that still feels, unmatched today. Yes, I said it today. I mean, Robert Plant's vocals here, are nothing, short of iconic. I love how he starts out, almost, whisper-like, tender and, introspective, perfectly fitting the mysterious lyrics. But, as I listen to the song, as the song, builds, so does his voice. He unleashes that power, soulful tone that, defined an era. By the time he hits those high emotional peaks near the end, you as a listener, you can definitely feel every ounce of intensity that this man is pouring into it. Instrumentally, this track, is definitely a masterclass in dynamics and layering. The interplay between the acoustic and electric guitars, John Paul Jones' haunting recorder arrangement, and John Bonham's drums, that come crushing in at just the right moment. It's all timed, to perfection, if you ask me. And of course, Jimmy Page's guitar solo, that's not just a solo. That's definitely a statement piece. One of the most famous in rock history, if you ask me, and I mean for a good reason too. Lyrically, Stairway to Heaven to me, feels like a spiritual and philosophical reflection. It's about searching for meaning, chasing materialism and realizing that the answers, might lie within ourselves. I love the fact that this song is, poetic, it's mysterious and open to, interpretation, which is exactly why it still sparks, conversations, decades later. Yes, I loved it. I always enjoy listening to this song. Overall, I mean, this song, like I said from the beginning, isn't just a song. It isn't just one of Led Zeppelin's finest moments. It's one of rock's greatest achievements. A song that builds, a song that breathes, and a song that sours, in a way few others ever have. Yes, guys, that's just my thoughts about this timeless classic. Let me know what you think about this song down in the comment section. Let me know, how this song made you feel the first time you heard it. Please, comment down below, guys. We are moving on to the fifth song, Misty Mountain Hop. This I've never heard before. Let's take a listen, guys.
Clouds of
Okay, guys. Yes, the first song, "Misty Mountain Hop." Wow. Like I said from the beginning, this is one song that I've never heard before, and I mean after listening to it, I have to say, Robert Plant really came in. He brought his signature energy to this track. His voice isn't just powerful. I love the way he carries a playful and almost whimsical tone. When he sings the chorus. If you are gonna take that ride, take it to the Misty Mountain Hop. I mean, his phrasing is definitely confident and clear, without trying to do too much. He leans into the groove instead of, show boated. I mean, what I especially liked about the song, is the way he shifts, it's a slightly high register, with hop, and gives it a little extra, sort of bounce. One slightly weaker moment for me. This song, there is a brief section, where the backing vocals, or ad libs, feel a little low in the mix. As a reactor, as a music enthusiast, you may want to highlight how live versions amplify those ad libs and layering. Overall, I mean, this song's definitely strong. It's charismatic. And definitely, pulled me in as a listener. The instrumentation, guys, I feel like with the instrumentation, this is where, I mean, the track, really shine. The rhythm section, has a, bright and almost, funky rock feel. Not heavy or, doom laden, but energetic and crisp. The electric piano, thanks to John Paul Jones, provides a warm, shimmering foundation underneath the guitars. The guitars, by yours truly, Jimmy Page, sparkle rather than dominate. They definitely add texture, punch in the chorus, and I mean, definitely lets that groove breathe. The drum and bass, lock in perfectly. I have to say, I mean, driving the track, without overwhelming. From a review perspective, mark how the instrumentation supports the vocals rather than fighting for attention. So based on a few facts that I pulled up, some listeners argue the production is dated in places, but personally, I feel like that gives it its charm. I mean, in short, the instrumentation is definitely tight. It's fun and a great example of rock with groove. Yes. Misty Mountain Hop. What is this song all about? On the surface, I feel like this song evokes a kind of, mystical outing. I mean, the line, take that ride to the Misty Mountain Hop, has a sense of escape, a journey. Yet there's more beneath. Based on a few facts that I pulled up, this was inspired, by a real life, protest and rally in 1968 and about legalizing marijuana. And with a nod, to the Misty Mountains, of J.R. Tolkien's mythology. The lyrics mix counterculture idealism, with mythic and sort of imagery, which I loved. I mean, I loved the way the song suggests freedom, community, and maybe a little rebellion, but done lightheartedly. That is just what I think this song is all about. And overall, this song is definitely meaningful enough to spark discussion, but accessible, enough to just enjoy the ride. Yes. If I were to be rating this, I'll definitely rate it, I mean, like 8 out of 10. I mean, the vocals are definitely charismatic. The instrumentation is excellent, and the meaning, definitely provides depth, without requiring too much digging. For YouTube, music reactor, such as myself, this is rock music, that you can definitely move to. And think about it. I mean, this was definitely a vibe. Is all I'm trying to say. Yes. So let me know what you guys think about the song down the comment section, guys. We are moving on to the sixth song, titled "Four Sticks." Let's take a listen, guys. All right, guys. Yes, the said song of Four Sticks. Wow. Wow, guys, Four Sticks. I feel like this song, is one of those, deep cuts, on this album, Led Zeppelin the Fourth. That I feel like I really, really shows how, experimental, this band could get. I mean, right from the start, I was able to feel, that off kilter sort of a rhythm. It's definitely intense, unpredictable, and somehow hypnotic. The title says it all. John Bonham literally played this one using two drumsticks in each hand. And you can absolutely hear the raw power in every single hit. The man sounds like a thunderstorm, trying to keep up with heartbeat, that refuses to stay in one place. Guys, I loved it. I mean, instrumentally, I feel like this track is definitely wild. Jimmy Page, layers, these gritty electric riffs, with haunting acoustic, the textures, and the wows. John Paul Jones, sneaks in, those early synth tones that, give the song a mysterious, almost Eastern vibe. I love the fact that it's heavy, but also spiritual. Like a trance hidden inside rock. I don't know if that makes sense. Yes, but the instrumentation of the song is wild. It is definitely wild. Yeah. For the vocals, Robert Plant. Guys, this man really, really went. I mean, this man is not just singing here. He definitely felt like he was summoning something. His voice rises and falls like a chant. Blending perfectly with the rhythmic chaos. Lyrically, I mean, this song is pretty abstract. I feel like a Robert Plant used vivid, almost dreamlike imagery rather than a clear, sort of story. But that's kind of like the point. Four Sticks, feels more like a mood, than a message. Something primal, something relentless and slightly otherworldly. I love that. I mean, if I'm to rate this, I'll definitely give this a hard 8, out of 10. Overall, I feel like this song, might not, be Led Zeppelin's most famous song, but to me personally, I mean, it's one of their boldest. It's proof that they weren't afraid to break structure. They weren't afraid to, push boundaries and chase the strategic and the magic that only they could pull off. Yes, that's just me. Let me know what you guys think about this particular song down in the comment section. Let the conversation begin down there. Yes, guys, we are moving on to the 7th song, going to California. This I think I've not heard before. Yeah, let's take a listen, guys.
Spend my days with a woman unkind.
Okay.
Smoke my stuff and drink all my wine.
Hey.
Made up my mind, make a new start.
Okay.
Going to California with an aching in my heart. Someone told me there's a girl out there with love in her eyes and flowers in her hair.
Wow. Guys, sounds good.
Took my chances on a big jet plane. Never let them tell you that we're all the same.
Yeah.
Oh, the sea was red and the sky was gray. I wondered how tomorrow could ever follow today. Mountains in the canyon started to tremble and shake. The children of the sun begin to wake. Watch out. It seems that the wrath of the gods got a punch on the nose and it's starting to flow. I think I might be sinking.
Okay.
Throw me a line if I reach it in time. I'll meet you up there and the path runs straight ahead. and the queen without a king. They say she plays guitar and cries and sings. La la la. Ride a white mare in the footsteps of dawn, trying to find a woman who's never, never, never been born. Standing on the hill in the mountain of dreams, telling myself it's not as hard, hard, hard as it seems.
Guys. Whoa. All right, guys. Yes, the seventh song going to California. Like I said from the beginning, this is one song that I haven't heard before personally. I mean, but after listening to this, I have to say Robert Plant's voice here to me is a perfect example of restraint, meeting character. Instead of a full throttle rock wailing, this man goes for a softer, more intimate, sort of tone. You can hear the emotion and longing, in his delivery. To me, it feels, personal, like he is speaking directly to someone, or on the verge of whispering a secret. I love his phrasing. I feel like his phrasing is gentle but charismatic. I also love the fact that he doesn't need heavy production or back end layers to carry it. The bare acoustic setting to me gives the vocals room to breathe. Honestly, I think it's one of the most authentic vocal moments. Yes, that's just my personal observation. The instrumentation is also one aspect of the song that did it for me personally. Instrumentation here, I love the fact that it's stripped down, but brilliant. Instead of the usual Led Zeppelin boom bast, we've got acoustic, 6 string, and 12 string, guitars. We also got a mandolin, thanks to John Paul Jones, and no drums in the studio. That gives the song, a folky, wandering feel, fitting the theme of, going somewhere else. Jimmy Page's guitar work to me is tasteful, and very, very melodic. You as a listener, you are drawn into the rhythm and the chord changes, rather than distracted by flashy solos. The opening tuning to me, gives a shimmering, open road, kind of sound. I mean, the mandolin, also adds a texture that catches you by surprise. Led Zeppelin track. It makes the song vulnerable in a good way. Yes. So, guys, what is this song all about? On the surface, a journey. Going to California, but really, to me, it's about searching. It's about longing, and maybe the idea of escape, or a fresh start. There is talk of leaving something, and seeking something new. The lyrics I feel like paints California, not just as a place, but almost as a symbol of hope or some level of transformation. With the acoustic setting, you definitely feel that introspection. I mean, based on a few facts that I pulled up, some have said the song nods to the influence of Johnny Mitchell, particularly her folk singer style, and that sense definitely fits here. A rock band doing something softer, more poetic. I mean, it's definitely fair to say the song works both as a literal travel story and as a metaphor for change. Yes. So I really enjoyed listening to this one. I mean, bottom line, going to California is definitely a standout, to me, because it definitely, shows a different side of Led Zeppelin. One of sensitivity, craftsmanship, and storytelling. So yeah, for fans of acoustic rock, singer songwriter vibes, or just no great songwriting, I feel like this is definitely a jam. Yes. So let me know what you think about the song down the comment section, guys. Yes, we are moving on to the last and the final song off of this album, When the Levee Breaks. Yes, this song spans a little over 7 minutes, 8 seconds, so we better not waste any more time. Let's take a listen, guys. Okay. Guys, yes, the final song off of this album, When the Levee Breaks. Yes, guys, I feel like this song, by Led Zeppelin, is one of those songs that completely engulfs you the moment you begin listening to it. I mean, from that thunderous opening beat, you can definitely tell as a listener that you are in for something monumental. John Bonham's drums sound absolutely massive. I have to say, they don't just drive the track. I feel like they define it. So yeah, recorded in a stairway, at headway grunge. That natural echo, gives the entire song, a sense of space and power. That is, almost cinematic. Instrumentally, guys, no question. This track, is definitely a masterclass in atmosphere. Jimmy Page, I love how he layers, swampy slide, guitar riff, that feels, dark and gritty, whilst, John Paul Jones, his bass, locks in deep, beneath everything, creating this, hypnotic, almost, trance-like groove. Robert Plant's, harmonica wails in and out, giving the song a haunting bluesy edge, that pays no tribute, to its Delta roots, while still, sounding modern and heavy. Vocally, I love the fact that Robert Plant, doesn't need, to shout to make an impact, on the song. His delivery alone, is very yet powerful, and I love, how he was able to capture, that sense of rising tension and inevitable disaster. I mean, based on a few facts that I pulled up, the lyrics, was originally inspired, by the Great Mississippi Flood, in 1927. Definitely feels timeless. They speak to struggle, displacement, and nature's unstoppable force. Yeah, that's just what this song is all about. But maybe you guys can also let me in, give me a little bit more insight about the song and what it's all about. For me, overall, when the levee breaks, it's Led Zeppelin, at their most primal and experimental, if you ask me. I mean, a fusion of traditional blues storytelling, with groundbreaking, rock production. It's dark, it's hypnotic, and thunderously alive. The kind of track that makes you, feel the weight of every drum hits. Guys, I loved it. I definitely loved it. This is like the perfect closer, for this album. Yes. I mean, I have to say, after listening to this song, this didn't feel like just a song. It definitely felt like an experience. From John Bonham's iconic, drums, to Robert Plant's, soulful cries. This song, definitely remains one of the most powerful examples of how Led Zeppelin, could take the blues and turn it into something otherworldly. Yes, that's just my thoughts. That's just me. Let me know what you guys also think about this particular song down the comment section, guys. Wow, Led Zeppelin the fourth. This was something else. This isn't just an album. To me, it's a monument. Every track definitely feels alive. I feel like it's where Led Zeppelin hit their absolute peak. Mixing blues, folk, rock, and mysticism. Into something timeless. From the fiery riffs, of Black Dog, to the ethereal journey, of Stairway to Heaven. This album definitely defines what it means to, to make music, that lasts forever. So after everything, I've got to ask you guys also, what's your favorite track, from this album? Are you team Stairway or do you think when the levee breaks, hits even harder? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll definitely be reading and replying them. And hey, guys, if you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss more epic album reactions such as this, guys. Yes. So rock on, legends, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. Peace out.